Back again with another CV review. Remember, if you want me to review your CV completely for free, all you need to do is follow this page, like this video, and then go to the link in the bio where you can upload your anonymized CV. This is from someone who's going into their second year of university. And what's good is this person already has a decent amount of work experience, leadership, and extracurriculars that they can talk about, which is a great foundation to then create a strong CV. Starting now with the feedback, overall, I would say that this CV is looking a little bit too barren. There's probably a bit too much white space. So I would really strongly suggest to this user to go and seek more work experience and more volunteering or leadership positions to really bolster out their CV even further. Just looking at what they've actually written so far, let's first look at education. I don't see anything wrong with their university section. However, in their A-levels, they've just listed their subjects and not the actual grades that they received. I don't think there's any point having one without the other. On to work experience, it's really good that this person has already acquired industry-specific experiences. That being said, I would streamline some of these bullet points. Looking at the first bullet point, the person has talked about identifying attractive firms and industries, but I do think they need to go into a little bit more detail to actually say how they identified those firms, on what basis. In the second bullet point, it's great that this person has used buzzwords like market research and financial analysis, but those alone are too generic. The person also has this nasty habit of focusing on the owner. My advice when it comes to CV is do not focus on side characters. It's all about yourself and your specific contribution. I really like that the person has labeled it leadership experience because I personally think that this is something that you should highlight explicitly. Looking at these first two bits of experience, I would say that it's lacking a bit of detail. They're not really going into much depth about what the result of their work was, what was the numerical impact, if any. All those are things that you should try and incorporate into your CV. Within the first bullet point, there is a typo. It should, I assume, say performed, not preformed. And I've also noticed that this person has just started these first two positions. So in situations where you've only just started a position, what I would recommend you do is you talk about what your future plans are. Like, what are you working towards executing? Now, moving on to skills, activities, and interests. Immediately, I would get rid of the affiliations. I don't think it adds value. In the languages section, they should also include English for completeness. I know it's a bit obvious, but you should still do it. But you should always focus on your most impressive features or characteristics first. So looking at the interest bit, they should move chess, badminton, MMA to the front, and avid Barcelona fan as the last bit